Good afternoon, Cougars. This is Dominique
and Nika
with your April broadcast.
So, did you hear that Art did a project called the Empty Bowl?
Yeah, isn't Arts in the Square showcasing the bowls?
Yeah, let's go look at some of the projects.
Art students have been working on making their custom pieces for the Empty Bowl project. The Empty Bowl project began in 1990 when art teacher John Hardam wanted his students to help raise money for a local food drive. They made ceramic bowls for a fundraising meal. For a $5 donation, faculty and staff members were served a simple meal of soup and bread. They got to keep the bowls as a reminder of world hunger. The original idea was involved into the Empty Bowl project. This year, the event was held in Arts in the Square on April 1st and 2nd.
Wow, broadcasters are a hard-working class.
Of course, we made a segment showing what a day as a broadcast student is actually like.
Here's what our Cougar broadcasters do to make a segment just like this one.
For which it stands, one nation indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Having a Monday meeting. Writing a script for your segment. Figuring out a time and plan to interview.
Hey, Cougars! 3, 2, 1.
Hey, Cougar! Time to render. "18 minutes. You understand me, Geraldo.
2 hours later.
Was he using you or what?
Insufficient disk space!
We know what it
Looks like a good song to use. Phew! Did you think you did well on that STAR test we took?
Totally, I'm going to ace this test, man.
Really? It was easy for you?
Yes, because I used some of Krista's study tips. I feel so confident about the test now.
Well, that's awesome. Let's see what tips for STAR helped Dominique and might help our fellow Cougars.
Some of our STAR tests are over, but unfortunately not all of them. Here are some tips to get you through the next STAR. Plan ahead. Make a consistent routine over time to study. For example, an hour each day, every day, at the same time over a couple of weeks. Your brain will then train itself to be active and ready to study better. If you can teach a subject and explain it to an audience, you'll do better than if you can't. When you do this, you will have thought of the subject beforehand and better understand the topic being tested on. Just passively rereading notes isn't very helpful for tests. It doesn't provide much new information. Flashcards, on the other hand, improve memory and causes you to think about what the answer is beforehand. Make sure to get a good night's sleep. It helps to keep the brain fresh and awake so your memory is primed during the test. Find your own style of studying. Whether it is sitting in silence or group studying, everybody is different. Good luck, Cougars!
Oh man, the award-winning band is so lucky. They went to Austin to experience a proclamation made to honor them. Meanwhile, the rest of us had to do schoolwork.
It's so cool that our very own band accomplished so much.
Well, we can see what they did on their trip. Let's check it out.
On March 2nd, the Clark Band got to miss a day of school and go down to the Texas State Capitol in Austin and get recognized on the floor of the House of Representatives. The students got to take a complimentary tour of the Capitol and got to meet Representative Holland and Representative Fallon, and they got a picture with Senator Nelson. The House passed a resolution declaring that day Clark Middle School Band Day.
Wow, I can't believe it's finally soccer season. This year has gone by so fast.
Here's some footage of our Cougar soccer players. In ILA, our 8th graders have been learning about the sad events of the Holocaust.
I heard that Kyle was making a segment about that. We should go see it.
Holocaust Remembrance Day was on Monday, April 24th. The Holocaust started on January 30th of 1933, when Adolf Hitler became Chancellor in Germany. When he was Chancellor, he convinced the Germans that Jews were ruining their economy. Hitler was a Nazi which had racial theories, and so he created the Nuremberg Laws. These excluded German Jews from doing certain things and marrying certain people. Then Hitler put the Jews in camps to put them to work, and if they weren't well enough, they would get rid of them. The Holocaust ended in 1945, and Hitler committed mass genocide throughout the years.
Hey Cougars!
You may have already heard about the Clarkapalooza,
But we're here to give you some more information about it.
The event is sponsored by NJHS and the PTA and is held here at Clark during school on Friday, May 19th.
To attend the event, you must have no record of ISS, OSS, TNRs, and you cannot fail any classes from marking period 4 up to Clarkapalooza. If you don't qualify to go, you'll be in a separate hallway, not participating in the fun.
There are indoor and outdoor activities such as inflatables, giant hamster balls, jousting, a bungee run, tug of war, capture the flag, an obstacle course, basketball, karaoke, a movie room, video game room, and an awesome DJ.
There will also be food such as popcorn and popsicles.
Keep out of trouble and keep your grades up, Cougars!
Did you see the Theater 1 plays?
Yeah, they were really interesting.
Let's go see our Cougars in action.
Theater 1 did a play called Nobody's Got Talent. Nobody's Got Talent is about 4 judges, John Cena, Taylor Swift, Stormtrooper Guy, and Michael Jordan, judging people who have no talent. Then at the end, the winner of Nobody's Got Talent is John Cena himself, so people realize nobody's got talent. Heroes is another play by Theater 1. It's about an evil villain named Trashman who steals some Death Ray blueprints from 5 superheroes. They join a scientist that was supposed to destroy the blueprints to find the thief, but at the end the superheroes stop Trashman and they all go out for ice cream.
Have you been to Andy's lately?
Duh, Andy's is my favorite place.
Well, you're in luck because Gabe and Luke did a segment on Andy's.
That's cool. Shall we go watch it?
We shall.
Hey Cougars, we're here at Andy's Frozen Custard. Andy's opened their first store in March of 1986. Since then, they've grown to have stores in over 9 states, including Arkansas, Oklahoma, and they're about to open one in Arizona.
In October 2016, Andy's opened their first Frisco location on the corner of Lebanon and Ohio. While we were at Andy's, Luke and I tried some of their frozen custard. We had things like the James Brownie, Funky Jackhammer, and the Boo Daddy Concrete.
Is the Boot Daddy Concrete.
The Oreo Concrete.
Vanilla with caramel.
Not that much. I've been there twice.
Sometimes, like once a month.
Sometimes on the weekends.
Andy's is super cool, and we hope it continues to service Frisco with its delicious custard in the near and distant future.
Hey, did you know that some senior citizens recently visited Clark for a tour?
Yeah, I noticed that. That's so cool.
We should go see if the senior citizens enjoyed it.
On April 5th, we had seniors come and tour the school. They got to tour several places, starting off in the art room. Here they got to see students be hands-on in their projects. Next, they went to the broadcast room to learn about today's technology and see where we make the broadcast. Across the hall was Miss Jolly's room where they saw kids learning how to speak Spanish. They got to check out the theater room, and as they walked through the halls, they saw the previous plays that have been performed. Last but not least, the band played a small concert just for the seniors. The band played 3 different songs for them: Amparita Roca, Mock Morris, and Joyride.
This concludes our April broadcast. Have a great day, Cougars!